The American Alligator, an American success story. For Americans. America. The industrious American alligator, a United States native, is found in the southeastern United States from Florida to North Carolina, all the way to the extreme western border of the country, Texas and Oklahoma. Alligators are so named because the Spanish called them El Lagarto, which means the lizard in Spanish. They thought they were lizards. Stupid Spaniards. The stalwart and industrious alligator has changed little since its ancestor over 180 million years ago, making its home in freshwater swamps, marshes, rivers, lakes, and smaller bodies of water, like your local golf course pond or backyard swimming pool. Silly alligator, that's where people go. The female alligator spends a week or more building a 4-foot-high nest for her eggs. She then stays close by to guard the nest from dangers, digs her young out when they hatch, carries them down to the water in her mouth for their first swim, and protects them for the first 1 to 2 years, while the father disappears into the swamp to do much more important male things. Newly hatched alligators are prey to, well, pretty much anything that can fit them in their mouths or talons. But once they reach 4 feet long, their only predator is man. Beginning in the 19th century, the American alligator was hunted recreationally and commercially for their valuable leather. By the mid-20th century, the population was severely depleted, and the American alligator stood on the brink of extinction. But the American alligator was able to pull itself up by its bootstraps, thanks to strict state, federal, and international regulations, and is now one of the greatest conservation success stories. Their population has rebounded into the millions, with close monitoring of reintroduction, captive breeding, trade, and wild capture programs. Today, a sustainable trade of meat, leather, and tourism exists in tandem with protected American alligators in their natural habitat. Interaction with man, especially as our habitats encroach on theirs, is one of the American alligator's biggest challenges. However, only a handful of alligator-related fatalities have been recorded since the 1950s. Education and awareness have helped. Unfortunately, recent attacks have increased, attributed to illegal feeding, which makes them less wary of humans, bolder, and more likely to attack instead of flee. And that is why the American alligator is our Kickass Animal of the Week. America. God bless the American alligator, reptile that I love. Swim beside him or her, not too close to him or her, through the swamp in the muck, from the swamp of the muck and stuff. American alligator, stay away from me. American alligator, go and let me be. I'm afraid of American alligators. I'm afraid of their world. I'm afraid of American alligators. I'm afraid of all kinds of things.